If you look at a map of the Bay of Bengal, you'll find a tiny speck of land that most people on Earth will never set foot on: North Sentinel Island. It's officially part of India, but in reality, it might as well be a world of its own. North Sentinel belongs to the Andaman Islands, a chain scattered between India and Myanmar. The rest of the islands have airports, cities, and phone service, but North Sentinel is the exception. It's home to the Sentinelese, a small community that has lived in complete isolation for thousands of years. They've never adopted agriculture, never developed metalworking on their own, and likely have no idea that India, even the nation that claims their island, exists. To them, the world beyond their shores might as well be a myth. What makes the situation so surreal is how close this ancient world sits next to modern civilization. Just 50 kilometers away is Port Blair, a busy city with more than 100,000 people, an international airport, and a major naval base. Yet on North Sentinel, life has remained almost unchanged since the Stone Age. The outside world didn't even know the Sentinelese existed until 1867, when an Indian merchant ship crashed into the island's reef. The stranded crew barely survived an attack by islanders who were seeing strangers, possibly for the first time in their history. Britain made a few attempts to approach them over the next couple of decades, but by 1887, contact stopped entirely. For the next 80 years, nothing. No one approached them, and they didn't leave their island. It wasn't until 1970 that India sent anthropologists to check on them. A few years later, in 1974, a National Geographic crew attempted to film a documentary. It did not go well. As the boat neared the beach, arrows rained down. The director was hit in the leg and the team quickly left. Then came 1981, when another ship ran aground on the island's northern reef. The crew radioed for help as they watched the Sentinelese gathering on the beach with bows, javelins, and small wooden boats. Rescue didn't arrive for nearly 2 weeks, but luckily the sailors were safely evacuated before the islanders reached them. The rusting skeleton of that ship is still visible on satellite images today. Surprisingly, in 1991, India managed to make brief, peaceful contact. A small team approached cautiously, offering coconuts. The visit went better than anyone expected, but it was also one of the very last. By 1997, India ended all official contact missions. The risk of introducing diseases to the Sentinelese, who have no immunity to outside illnesses, was simply too great. The encounters were also dangerous for visitors, as history had proven again and again. In 2004, after the devastating Indian Ocean tsunami, a helicopter flew over the island to check if the Sentinelese had survived. They had, and one warrior fired arrows at the helicopter to make sure it didn't come any closer. 2 years later, tragedy struck again. In 2006, 2 fishermen drifted too close to the island. They were killed on the beach, and when a helicopter tried to recover their bodies, it too was driven off by arrows. After this incident, India officially declared a 3-mile exclusion zone around North Sentinel Island, patrolled by the Navy. The Sentinelese population is small. Estimates range anywhere from 50 to 400 people, but nobody knows the true number. No one from the outside world has stepped onto the island since 2006, and the last people who tried did not survive. It's fascinating to imagine how the Sentinelese see us. When that shipwreck washed ashore in 1981, it may have jump-started a new era for them. Anthropologists noticed they began reusing bits of metal from the wreck to craft sharper arrowheads. To them, their island isn't just home, it's the whole universe. And when they see boats, helicopters, or outsiders, it's probably as strange and unsettling as an alien spacecraft would be to us. Whether contact will ever happen peacefully in the future is impossible to predict. But for now, North Sentinel Island remains one of the last untouched worlds on Earth, a reminder that not every corner of the planet has joined the modern age.